Hi, this is Josh, and by many requests, here's a look at the Bleach playable characters in Jump Ultimate Stars. I want to apologize first because I have a cold and not doing so well. So just bear with my horrible sounding voice. The basic format I'll be doing for each character is first showing you their character info screen, then showing you their, well, coma art, or the number of panels they have, just the shape, and some of them are actually kind of cool looking, and then going through and showing you each of the characters and their basic overall moves. I tried to actually set it up where I just did like B, over B, up B, down B, that kind of thing, and then moved on to Y. But I forgot sometimes, so you can see basically all the moves. What you'll see is that eventually I go through the different sizes of the characters, different formations, evolutions, and for the most part their moves stay the same, except for their special attacks. Some of the higher evolved characters actually have a whole different set of moves. I'll show those when I have those. Otherwise, it's just basically me showing you their different, newer, higher powered moves. So, basically, yeah, Ichigo, I've never watched or done anything Bleach related before. Sorry, guys. But his character's a very good character overall, I would say. My overall likes and dislikes is he's rather fast. His higher evolved forms are very nicely done. He's very powerful. A lot of people play with him online, especially this one right here you're seeing. Just powerful, fast. As you can see here, his higher evolved modes have pretty good speed and some pretty kick-ass moves. Yeah, he's a pretty good all-around character. A lot of people use him online. So, he's nice. He's fun. You use him. He'd be one of those few characters I actually recommend you make sure you get all the way evolved up. If you're just going to go for just a few of them to play online, you can always use him. And like his attack there, really powerful if you actually get a hold of somebody and hurt them. It's quite nice. I gotta love that cover art they have there. It's quite tormenting. But yeah, this form basically has a gigantic attack. It's a bit slower. It takes like half a second longer before it actually does the attack, but when he does do it, it does a lot of damage. Like that. His up Y, or whatever that button is. Yeah. Anyway, good character. She's a good character. I mean, just basic goodness. She has nothing really extra special. I can't say really played her very much at all. But if you're making a bunch of, well, making a girl squad, I for one actually have a team called Team Girl Squad. It's really stupid. But if you're making a small 4-panel character team with a bunch of characters, she's not so bad. She does a decent amount of damage, and her ice attack is actually kind of handy, especially if you use that in combination with a few other things. Freezing a person, decently effective. As you see here, she has a nice little jump attack. It's okay, and a much longer, wider ranged ice attack. Doesn't do that much damage, but icing people lets you set them up for other things. And the same thing with her highest form, the 6-panel form. She does the charge up and then a very large ice attack. Yeah. And as you can see, it's not doing that much damage, but the icing does do quite a bit there. Moving on. Renji, I kind of like him, just because he's not extremely fast, but he's got a long range. His sword extends. He's got an extendo sword, which is fairly handy. Some of his upper level evolutions are really handy to play with. I enjoy them. I have them in several of my decks. A lot of people use them online. He's got some of the special moves. If you keep hitting the button, when you actually hit somebody, it'll do more damage and go multiple times, which I'll show you. Yeah, the jump extendo attack, very handy. And that's his special attack right there. It's a big hit. And there's his other one. And his taunt. As you can see, yeah, just another different evolution of him. His attack is a bit different. You keep hitting the button, he'll keep hitting the enemy. As you can see, does quite a bit of damage. And he has his split sword attack. I don't know what it's called. But it's a good way to hit somebody. His final form is by far the most fun to play with. He's got a decent amount of power behind him. Yeah, the massive dragon he puts out, amazingly fun. It's a good way to clear people or push them off the edge. Especially when they're on the edge, they'll fall off and they can't get back up because, well, you've got a massive dragon sitting there. You've also got the up, which is good if somebody's directly above you, but not that useful overall. I mean, it just goes up. Also, when it does that, people can't really get to you because you've got a dragon around you. Now, I like this guy, but only actually for his 3-panel support card, which is just him shooting ice across the screen, so I can freeze people, then be really lame and knock them off. Otherwise, I find him a little bit slow. The fact that he kind of freezes people with his ice, while kind of nice, does not make up for the fact that he's, well, very slow. He's not so bad, I don't prefer playing with him. He has that nice ice beam. That's basically what his 3-panel card does. It shoots ice across the screen. Handy. But I just don't prefer him. And basically all the other different versions of him do the exact same thing, just different ice forms, higher level ice attacks. But here you see there's a nice lady with him. I wish I knew what was going on. I don't. He has the powerful ice attack he does, and then he also has her, and what she does is she blinds the other person. If you actually catch them in that, he'll blind the other person's screen so they see nothing but white. Which is really annoying because, well, you can't see, you can't do much. And then again, I don't use them ever, so I've never really had a chance to try that out online. Just my personal opinion. And then his final form here, which has a bigger ice attack, which is nice and makes you fly across the screen, chilling you down, and does 48 damage as well. And then, well, we've got the blinding attack. Pretty good. Anyway, that's the deal. That's everybody for Bleach. I'm trying to put the other ones up soon, but thanks for watching.